Staffing has been one of the toughest things. We've found that we've got a really good team, but it's taken some time to look for people with really good attitudes. And I noticed, I think some of the people in the staff here were saying we needed people with experience. And what we found is people with the best attitudes are the ones that have stuck around. And they were easily trainable, and it was just amazing. It's been amazing. Now we have this amazing team. It's been 6 months. Yeah, it really has. So the other one I would say would have to be being here every day, all day, for 6 months, not having a day off. Coming out of a summer that we just had lots of great friends and parties and beach days and created this place. We worked to create this place, but when the building was going on, you could only do so much. So we had this great barbecues, and all of a sudden it was like March 2nd this year. It was like we had to be here all day, and we've had some time with the day off, but for the most time we're here at 5 o'clock till 1 o'clock or 2 in the morning.
What's keeping us up at night? Definitely
About the business. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, there's always...
Opening being undercapitalized is definitely a huge stress, especially in down economy, and trying to figure out where we're going to maybe have a safety blanket.
Yeah, we've been doing month to month really well, and then now slow season's coming, so it's like, can we rely on the summer like it was? Even though we opened in March and it went really fast, and it has been going like that. It hasn't been like that. There's been no dips except for maybe right after Fiesta. So now it's like, is this going to be a dip? We don't know.
That's keeping us up at night, figuring out how we're going to make it through the winter as a new business in a down economy.
Payroll was on Friday, and we were undercapitalized. You know, we lost $40,000 starting this business by a shady contractor, and that's a whole other story. So that's why we're down. That money would have filled in the gap right there in the first month. And my gut told me not to worry about it because I still had tonight. It was 5 o'clock on Thursday. And all of a sudden I said, I'm not going to worry about it until this night is over. We could make a great night. We could have a great night tonight. It's supposed to be a big night. We haven't had a big night like that yet. I think it's going to be. And if it doesn't, then we'll talk about it at the end of the night and decide what to do for Friday payroll. That's the first month of opening. And sure enough, we had the busiest night. It was standing room only for 4 hours, just like it is on most Art Walk nights now.
And the next day, our partner Becca was counting the drawers. She's like, holy, we made payroll.
Exactly. Like, yes. That was the biggest, and I knew it when it started to fill. It went from like, and this place will fill up like that too. It'll be like dead, and all of a sudden, you'll go outside for a second and grab a glass of water or something, come up here, and it'll be filled up. And there's no room. It's just nuts, and it can just turn like that. So that was definitely one of the best nights for us, for sure. Family. I think family's a good one. We talk about that a lot. We want it to be a family vibe. We don't want to be pretentious. What's another great word?
Well, I was surprised that he said family first, which really kind of makes me really happy because normally his answer is attitude. And for us, a good attitude goes miles.
That's true.
If you have a good attitude, we will just go bat for you all day long.
Benefit of the doubt. Yeah, it goes a long way.
It goes a long way.
Yeah. So that's 2 words. So family,
I have
attitude.
Number 3.
Okay.
Passion
Yes.
and dedication
Yes.
for everything that you do.
Yes.
Because if you don't have dedication and passion, it's not worth doing.
Exactly. And I think we tell people that some of the first, when we interview people for jobs now, the first thing is just talking to them, you know, what do you think about the word attitude? And do you think you have a good attitude? Because I'm going to make my decision, but what do you think about yourself? And are you passionate about what you do?
We really had everything we needed to know. The only thing we didn't have going into this down economy is money. And that was the most difficult thing to acquire. We did acquire quite a bit before we started, but you know, things happen and we lose some money here and there due to shady contractors, yada yada.
Bills come up, things that you didn't even plan for. So you have this budget, and all of a sudden you're like, well, I didn't budget for that. Who would have thought that?
Who would have thought your contractor would steal money from you?
Here's one thing. If I do want to tell anything to anybody about opening a business, if you're opening a restaurant or anything like that, State Board of Equalization, they want $30,000. It depends on your projected sales. We did not put this one down. They wanted $30,000 up front sales tax because they think that you're going to fail within the first year, so they want their sales tax up front.
Yeah.
there's something you should definitely watch out for.
Definitely one thing that was not on our performa, and
Yeah.
that seriously hurt us.
Yeah, that's the one that's been the toughest right now. Yeah, that hurt us for the long run for this next couple months. So.
I think the most important thing for people who maybe don't have that experience or maybe are young is to do your due diligence in every asset before you put a dime into anything. You know, check into the trademarking, the name brand, the branding, you know, who's in the area of where you maybe want to open a store or whatever. Just do the due diligence before you put your name on anything.
Yeah.
Or maybe even ask your friends and family to invest and lose their money. You don't want to put them at risk. So